stirring Sivatau from the Samoans senior mixed team. This grade's become a very popular grade over time. Numbers have just climbed massively. It's a popular grade. It's played with a lot of skill and power. Lots of former open men's, open women's players in their 30s still wanting to play at a high elite level. We provide that. Game Attack Football has pathways for under 16s, boys and girls, all the way to men's 55s. How's that? So we have the game is built for everybody and for every age and everybody, every type of body type. So I think that's the key attraction to the Game Attack.
Absolutely, Claude. As I was saying, it's so much more inclusive, you know, and it's always seeing such a growth in the sport because, you know, people feel welcome, and because you might be a little bit big or, you know, a little bit old, you're still welcome in the sport, and that's why we're getting great numbers and great growth in the sport. So it's a credit to what you know, you and your team are doing, and administering the sport as well, and encouraging all those members of our public and our community to get involved as well.
Absolutely. Okay, reading the Samoa senior mixed team, we've got 0-0. Roxy Laupepe. Number 1, Leroy Vessi. Number 2, Imau Kaukau. 3, John Latoa. 4, Val Lefale. 5, Quentin Elisara. 6, Max Lehman. 7, Shogun Matautia. 8, Vanessa Elisara. 9, William Collins. 10, Nicole Alapaki. 11, Nolan Tongatonga. 12, Tuya Elisara. 13, Sally Kaukau. 14, B Lingua. 15, Charles Latoa. 16, Teresa Katoa. 17, Aki Magele. 18, Kelly Leota. And 21, Mariana Hemara.
And for the New Zealand Invitational, number 1 and their captain is Panomi Tafia. Number 21, Corey Nathan. Number 9, Brownie Tangaloa. 18, Tom Taiake. 19, Arama Muava. Number 12, Gareth Fraser. 28, Tali Junior Lavi. 7, Corey Watine. Number 10, Tane Hart. 4, Tamali Talangi. Number 2, Andy Morgan Tafia. Number 3, Irene Talangi. Number 12, Afina Marsh. 11, Rachel Shepherd. Number 5, Joe Howard. 00, Tihaya Leka. Tisha Leka. Number 6, Daniela Soniola. 15, April Keeman.
I think one of the key players to watch today for the senior mix would be the number 1 captain and coach, Panomi Tafia, receiving the ball now as he feeds it out to the right. Looking back, drops it on his foot to go through. He certainly will be one of the main players to watch today for this New Zealand Invitational team.
Certainly was, Claude. Yeah, he's part of the New Zealand Invitational in the Trans-Tasman too, isn't he?
He was indeed, he was indeed.
A good victory over Australia in last year's Trans-Tasman. Oh, it was early this year, wasn't it?
That's right, early in February this year.
Right, you know, very, very good player. So setting up for a good match here.
This game really will come down to the medals, and whether the team that utilises their players, their female players, will most likely be the team that will dominate. There we go, lazy tag there, half gap, he spots it, he goes through. So ultimately what you're looking for is, in a mixed game in particular, is your girls need to be as strong as your boys on that D-line. You know, so they've got to be quick on their feet. They've got to be able to D up on a male, and ensure that, you know, they keep these guys out. The good mixed teams, you'll always find the girls work just as hard and dominate the play area and the ruck area. They get involved. They usually play middles, and they call set plays. So that's usually the sign of a good successful team, is that they can run just like she did there. They can run set plays and gain some good yardage in their sets. Invitationals.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right there, Claude. You'll find that and there you see there's a nice intercept there by Kelly Leota. a dual international. I think she's a triple international actually. Kelly. She's played rugby in the World Cup for Oceania. She's played in the World Cup for the Kiwi Ferns Rugby League, and she's also played tag for both Samoa and New Zealand as well. So very, very talented is Kelly Leota.
Good shot for the 50-10. That's looking good. Good shadow defence.
They're coming up just a touch short there, that particular kick.
Not enough juice on that.
Yeah, but you're absolutely right, Claude. The successful mixed teams are the ones where the team actually plays as a team, and the girls are very, very inclusive of the plays and around the rucks.
Yeah.
And then you find that and you watch Kelly Leota in particular, you watch her, she'll actually be a half and a playmaker in the side as well. Very experienced player she is.
Samoa down the blind side. Probing out the defence, looking for some weak links. There you go.
It's Kelly Leota with the little dummy on the inside.
Going in at first receiver. Late cut on the inside. Great defence. Great defensive read. Okay, senior mixed grade is the age group is the females must be 30 years and over, and the males have to be 33 years and over. So this is the senior mixed grand final with the New Zealand Invitationals in the camouflage brown. It's not the official New Zealand side, it's the Invitational New Zealand side. Excuse me. The reason why it's the Invitationals is a lot of the New Zealand players aren't available. They're actually playing for these Pacific nations, and they're spread throughout the tournament. So this team is a New Zealand-based team made up of all different players from all different cultures and heritages playing for this side. Number 19. Who was that? Number 19 for the New Zealand side.
Not listed 19, eh?
Arema Muavai.
That little jump there, very costly there. He was in the open and
deceptive runner too. Samoa down the blind side. Good half break there. Feeds it on the inside. Hold the ball. Referee says play the tag, play on. This game, you'll probably find that as fatigue sets in, those little half gaps where you'll get a male and a female, those are where the gaps will come. Oh, bit of a lazy pass from New Zealand.
It's our first female ref for the finals today there, Claude?
Yes.
Maxine
is our referee today. Samoa feeds it out to the left on the wrap.
So John Latour bringing it forward for Samoa.
Yeah.
Senior mixed.
Looks like John Latour seems to be the playmaker. Penalty, offside.
Yeah, both sides feeling each other out here and like weathering the storm, as it were. So Vali Lafele playing the ball there.
Great defence by New Zealand Invitational. Samoa with the ball. Great dummy there.
Yeah, some lovely footwork there, Claude, from number 6 there for Samoa. Max Lehman.
Bit of a Benji Marshall step going on there.
Yeah. It looked like a bit of a dance step there. Got the dance moves there, eh? Brought them from the dance floor to the tag field.
Shimmy, shimmy, go. What's the referee called here? Knock on by New Zealand. Ooh, bit of grand final nerves, I suspect, from the New Zealand side. They're normally a very composed team. Early pressure from the Samoans. Samoa, 1 metre from the line. Number 7 for Samoa, trying to drive it into that 2-point zone without being tagged.
Yeah, no, those weren't very good options. The last 2 plays there from Samoa, just running it straight in there with no footwork or speed really.
Oh, here we go. Half gap, almost through. From number 00, Roxy Laupepe.
Got a 00 on both sides, eh? They must be licensed to kill, eh? Like James Bond, 007.
Yeah. Very unique number. Number 1, Panomi Tafia, taking that out from the 10-metre line, keeping it simple. Simple settles on the cutbacks. Looking for a half gap and a half measure to get through. Here we go. Rating down the side there by number 9.
Yeah.
9 for New Zealand. Brownie Tangaloa. As long as he keeps a lot of hand on ball. Here he goes again. Feed it to Panomi. All they're looking for is their runners. Brownie again. Taking the line on. Show and go.
No, the 18
Caught short.
Needed to push up there. He was. William Collins there giving him an opportunity, but
I have the treasurer here from New Zealand Tag Football joining me in the commentary box. What are your thoughts on today, Jason? Can you give us a bit of an account on how this weekend's been going?
Well, today's got a great crowd. I came in late. The cars are all up the road. They blocked the road to get in, so there's a big number of people here today. Auckland's turned on the weather. Had 3 great days of excellent weather, great tag football, and now we're going to have the creme de la creme with all the semis and the finals today for the big game this afternoon, the men's open final.
Jason's been responsible for the logistics of this tournament, making sure everything runs smoothly. As he said earlier, it's been a colourful tournament. We've got all the grand finals live streamed for you today. Enjoy our coverage, and we'll watch on with the senior mixed final as they still battle out. It's still 0-0, Rusty.
Correct, yeah, 0-0. Both sides here are unable to crack the opposition. The defence has been very solid on both teams to date, all making their tags. We've seen a definite change in the pace after the men's open we saw in the previous match. With that speed of the Lebanese team there and giving us a wonderful exhibition. Obviously the pace has dropped slightly in for this match, but the skills are still there, and the defence is being very, very solid, very sound so far.
Our strapline for the game it's called the game for everybody, tag football. It's for everybody for a reason, because it's inclusive. Anybody can play this game. It's a simple game to understand, all shapes and sizes, all ages, and we provide pathways for all the age groups to go from grassroots all the way to international level. So it's never too late and you're never too old. Samoa hard on attack, keeping New Zealand honest. New Zealand Invitationals holding their line.
Vale Lafili there, just showing the dummy and going through there. Both her and Kelly Leota have been quite instrumental so far in the match. Kelly Leota in particular. Lovely kick options so far. She's managed to get both of them back and get repeat sets. And John Latour there just unable to bring in that ball, that loose pass. New Zealand Invitation to bring it off their line now.
Yeah, John Latour will be a key figure in Samoa's game today. I'd say he needs to get involved, keep his runners on the outside. Here's a great kick through. Comes down to out and out pace here. Will he be able to compete? Number 18 for senior mix knocks it forward, unfortunately. Knocks it forward. But the defender interfering with the kicker, dropped his shoulder.
I'd have to agree with the referee there, Claude.
Yeah, I agree too.
You know, and I don't think he had much option, to be honest. You know, I think it's only natural you're going to try and obstruct a little bit there.
He was being outpaced.
Short of tackling the man, you got to try and sort of make an effort there. But
great speed shown from Tom Taiki.
oh, yeah, Taiki, yep. Here we go. New Zealand hot on attack now inside the zone. Mary Lafili with the
bringing it back 1 metre out.
Play the ball now for
Corey Wetene. We've got his Lux medals here.
So we've got our first try of the match, opening match of the New Zealand Invitational.
Caught a sneaky one. He scored a sneaky one-pointer.
Number 4 for New Zealand. Number 4. Tamale Talangi. Opening score for the New Zealand Invitational side today. They take it out to the lead, 1-0.
1-0 to New Zealand Invitationals. A tight game as expected.
Yeah, it took a while for the first try to come in that match there, Claude.
Yes, it's like a heavyweight boxing match, feeling each other out.
That's right.
Trying to work out each other's weaknesses and strengths. Deciding what options to take, and it came down to a little sneaky dash from dummy half to score that try. Line speed's improved by New Zealand, by the way. There you go, they're moving again.
Oh.
Called the tag, ref called the tag.
It was Emal's wife there just passing that little short ball on there as well. Number 13 for Sally.
Nowhere to go. Number 14 for Samoa, could he get there? No. Ball's out.
Yeah,
close
just,
call.
Not far off the mark there, but still in the right part of the field there to defend. New Zealand Invitational now to work it off their try line. Defending their 1-0 lead at the stage. To settle there from Andy Morgan Tafia. No, is that the right number there, 11?
Yes, Rachel Shepherd actually.
Yeah, Rachel Shepherd.
Tane Hart.
Out of the column, eh?
Former North Coast, East Coast Bays, North Harbour, New Zealand Melodies reps, a rugby league representative. Invitationals, beautiful set play. Scoring in the corner, great hands. Another 1 point in New Zealand Invitationals. Very well structured play.
Yeah, Corey Nathan there finishing that off that long range try from the New Zealand side there. They seem to be starting to stretch out now. Taking that lead out to 2-0. Just looking like they've got a little bit more pace in their side at this stage here.
Say fitness and conditioning may play a key part later in the deep in the second half, in the first and second half. You know, with this sun and these temperatures, you know, the fatigue factor certainly will be a factor. Samoa ball, 10 metres in. I think that's straight up, just out from the 10. A metre out from the 10. As they bring it out. Oh, little dummy half dash from number 10 from Samoa.
Nicole Alapaki.
Good hard settle from number 1, Samoa. Leroy Fesi. Samoa taken out for a settle. Made an excellent break here. He's in the clear. I'd say just get that settle in. Get the momentum. You're on the front foot. Send it. Get a good settle in there. Good. They've been awarded a penalty. The way they go again. Samoa taking the line on. Bring it back to the middle. Keeping it simple. Feeding it wide. Dummies, goes the other way. Outside pass. There's an intercept here. He's away. No one there. Shut the gate. 18 for New Zealand Invitational.
It's Tom Taiki again there with the 2-pointer.
Tom Taiti, lazy pass from Samoa, very costly error, 2 points. They've extended their lead now, 4-0.
Yeah, New Zealand there just like have got a bit more pace about them in their ranks. Samoa seems to have a lot of halves, but not a lot of runners at the moment, and they need to get players punching onto the ball, punching through the line, and trying to work that New Zealand defence a bit more. Nice kick there from New Zealand to restart there, kicking it into the 10-metre zone. Oh, number 8 for Samoa there, Vanessa Alasara, is guilty of just defending her tags there, and you can't actually block or fend the defenders away from your tags. You've got to leave them open. You should pay the price there and giving away a penalty. So Rachel Shepherd there plays the ball. So Brownie Talangi there. Brownie Tangaloa. New Zealand going out to the right edge now. And another try there to the New Zealand side there. Panomi Tafea extending their lead out. New Zealand now starting to open up a big lead. Right on the hooter. As we go to half-time, New Zealand open a big lead, 5-0. And looking very, very hard to beat for Samoa.